Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I missed you. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe down below. Háganme el paro. Alright guys, so for today's video, I have... Okay. That was weird. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about Mujer, Casos de la Vida Real. Ya sé que les encantan estos videos, porque les encanta el pedo igual que yo. That's why I fucking love you guys. You guys are some real ass bitches for real. If you don't know what Mujer, Casos de la Vida Real is, it was a show hosted by Silvia Pinal where people would send her letters about their real life stories, which were disturbing, scary, sad, and shocking. And Silvia Pinal would have actors act out the stories. A lot of people found these stories traumatizing. This show was aired around the 90s and 2000s, and you already know that they would be bold as fuck around that time. I'm talking about they wouldn't put no trigger warning, no nothing. So like I said, some of these episodes, they were crazy, to a point where some of these episodes got banned from national television, and they're also known as capítulos perdidos. For example, the episode I'm going to be talking about today, I couldn't find much info about it. And meanwhile, I talked to you guys about this episode. I'm going to be doing my makeup, of course. So if you're gonna get ready, let's get ready together. If you're gonna eat, grab your snacks. If you're just gonna chill or whatever you're gonna do, get ready, because this episode is fucking crazy. And by the way, before I move forward with this story, I do want to let you guys know that this episode does talk about suicide. So just want to leave a trigger warning. Este episodio se llama El Último Vals. So yes, you can get an idea that it's about a quinceañera. Now, what's low-key interesting about this episode is that I tried to look for more info about it, pero no me salía nada, which is why I had the thought that it's probably an episodio perdido. This story is about a girl que va a cumplir sus 15 años. Ella se llama Susana. She has a mom and a dad. The dad's name is Nicolás. El nombre de la mamá, la neta, yo no lo escuché. So I'm going to be calling her mom. And if anything, I feel like that would make more sense too. So Susana and her mom, they're chilling at the house. Y llega su papá todo agresivo. Susana and her mom are victims of domestic violence. He tells Susana que la miró hablando con unos muchachos, making it seem as if she's being a little hoe y nada que ver. She was simply just talking to them. She tells him, eran mis compañeros.
Son sus compañeros de escuela, no la ofendas.
A la hora que se embarace esta escuincla estúpida, la mato.
Which is really fucked up because eso pasó mucho en Mexico. Like, for example, my mom, she didn't get to go to middle school or high school because my grandpa, he was very machista, and he would say, oh, if I let you guys go to school, you guys are gonna end up pregnant. And like, don't get me wrong, I love my grandpa and may he rest in peace, but that was super fucked up. The fact that men limit women from going to school and being successful because they assume que se van a salir a putear. Which, like, if you want to go putear, good for you, but that's not always the case. It's not all about men. It just comes to show how bad they stereotype us with their machismo.
Y te vuelvo a ver en la calle y te cuelgo del árbol de la esquina para que todos en la cuadra sepan lo que merece una maldita ramera.
Y se la hace de pedo a Susana to a point where he starts hitting her and he starts hitting his wife, Susana's mom. By the way, guys, for my makeup, I want to do something like this. I get inspo for all my looks on Pinterest. Y pues ya después que el pinche viejo les pega, se están curando las heridas de la putiza. Ay, no, me da un pinche coraje cuando el pinche viejo les pega. It breaks my heart that women deal with men like this. And Susana starts telling her mom that she freaking hates her dad to a point where she wishes he was dead.
¿Por qué no se muere ya? No digas eso, mija, no.
And that's a lot of hate, dude. Su mamá le dice that she shouldn't be wishing death on nobody. And Susana is just so over his shit. Siento que para que una muchacha diga eso sobre su papá, it's because there is a lot of hate. Ya está hasta la madre. She even tells her mom we should go and go their own way. Pero su mamá le dice que no y también le dice que al final del día él es su papá and all this bullshit. The mom sí parece que se agüita and she feels really bad for Susana having to witness that and to have a father like that. Pero también se mira que es conformista. She's like, at the end of the day, es tu papá, and he's not as bad as he seems. Every time that I do white eyeliner, I try to do like 3 coats so it can look extra white. Y esto lo hago con todos los delineadores, de cualquier marca. Porque siento que como es blanco, sometimes it doesn't show up on the skin as much. Susana's mom le sigue diciendo que su papá is not that bad when he is that bad. Y le dice, de hecho me dio unos centavitos so I can buy fabric to start making your 15 dress. And she gets Susana all excited for having a 15. Y ya en la plática, Susana como que le agarra confianza a su mamá y le dice that she has a crush. She has a crush en uno de esos compañeros que se llama Toño.
Hay un muchacho. Es un chavo que vive en la esquina del árbol y se llama Toño.
Y le dice a su mamá que quiere que Toño sea su chambelán y que también sea su novio. But she is so scared of what her dad is gonna think. So she ends up getting overwhelmed with all that quinceanera talk and talking about her crush. And she's like, mejor no quiero nada. And I just want to die, she says. Which fucking sucks because her dad is always killing the vibe. The thought of her dad just kills everything. Caga todo. Because she is so scared of him and he's predictable as fuck. To a point que ya ni dan ganas de hacer nada.
Me quiero morir. No quiero vestido, no quiero nada, mamá.
No digas eso.
Y la neta, it fucking sucks when people have parents like this because other than que te da bien pa' abajo and makes you grow up depressed and insecure as fuck, it makes you want to run away too. Yo la verdad no entiendo por qué los padres son bien estrictos. Después los hijos, I feel like it makes them want to, like if anything, it tempts them more to do more bad stuff. I've heard of a lot of stories of girls with really strict parents where they just end up running away when they're 14 con cualquier way because they don't want to be home. So that's why I think that being too strict, it's even worse than not being strict at all. Porque se enfadan. It could just affect kids in so many ways. Susana also shares with her mom that she has suicidal thoughts and if she has ever had any.
¿Nunca te has querido morir? ¿Mejor que vivir así?
Su mamá le dice that it's basically normal to feel like if sometimes you want to die, pero que le tienes que echar ganas. Y le dice, y aparte te tienes que sentir bien porque vas a cumplir 15 y después de los 15, your life basically goes to shit. And I'm like, bruh, why would she tell that to her daughter? It's obviously not true.
Después de los 15, la vida de la mujer se vuelve más dura, más difícil. Lo único que te alegra ya es el recuerdo de ese día.
And that's when I'm like, bruh, pinches creencias pendejas que tenían back in the day. Like, oh no, después de los 15, ya eres una mujer. Your life sucks. I'm like, bruh, pues qué ánimos le está dando a su hija. Yeah, maybe life can be a little hard in some way when you're 15, but if anything before that, and I'm only talking about hormones, which is when teenagers se portan medios mamoncitos, pero pues también no para tanto para que la mamá le diga, oh, después de los 15, la vida de la mujer se hace bien difícil. Guys, si no se han dado cuenta, this triggers me, like when parents are so espantados and strict, because they contradict themselves so bad. Like, for example, the dad, he gets so bothered by Susana talking to her classmates. And it's like, bruh, en tus tiempos se robaban a las mujeres cuando cumplían 13 o 14. I just realized I have no foundation and I'm putting on concealer. But dude, to me, machismo y todo ese pedo, it's contradicting as fuck. It doesn't make sense. Like, de a tiro, ni les queda hablar a la gente de esos tiempos. But anyways, mientras Susana y su mamá están hablando, entra el papá, todo agresivo, drunk as fuck, talking about hazme de comer, and he sits in the table. Pobrecita de Susana, cuando llega su papá, ella toda traumada, she quickly gets the olla to serve him some food, and while she's serving him the food, se cae poquita comida en las piernas de su papá.
¿Qué haces, no, estúpida?
Y no, hombre, se emputa. Se emputa el pinche viejo asqueroso, hijo de su puta madre. Con ganas de que su esposa lo mande a chingar a su madre. That part reminded me of a time when, like, obviously I didn't go through that, thank God. But I went to Sinaloa and I served juice to Adam's grandpa porque me quería creer como muy sí, yo también soy señora. And I spilled that shit, bruh. I spilled that shit on the table. I was like quickly trying to clean it up, like, bruh, quedé mal. Pero ni modillo. Now I'm gonna grab my white eyeliner y me lo voy a poner arriba de mi wing. Fuck, these eyelashes are low-key no help. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna do my inner corner first because that has white on top of it as well. Now moving forward with the white. The next day, Susana is trying on the dress that her mom made her. Her and her mom are so happy. Her mom also tells her that she's going to buy her some heels. Susana is like, with what money? And the mom tells her that she's been saving up money behind her dad's back. She was being a costurera and that's how she was getting extra cash for Susana's 15. Le dice que le va a comprar pastel, comida para los invitados y todo el pedo de una quinceañera. And that's when Susana's dad walks in and he sees her with her quince dress on and he starts laughing at her.
Lo fea y flaca que está, hasta risa se va a dar de verla disfrazadas.
No es cierto.
Le dice que se mira bien fea, que se mira ridícula, that she looks stupid, and that people are going to laugh at her because of how stupid she looks with the quince dress on. And it's like, bro, why would you say that to your daughter? That's so fucked up. Porque todo eso que está diciendo el papá se le está quedando a Susana aquí en el cerebro. And she's starting to believe all these horrible things that he says about her. También empieza a decir that there is nothing to celebrate and that they shouldn't even have a 15. And to be honest, it gives me vibes of when guys are jealous of girls because they're pretty and outgoing. Do you know what I mean? Because I had an ex-boyfriend like that. At the time, I wouldn't really think about it, but now that I'm older, I look back and I'm like, dude, le ardía el culo verme feliz y bonita. It's like it triggers them because they are so insecure to a point where they feel like they're competing with you. I don't know, it's fucking weird. By the way, guys, I'm contouring with my sticks, with my bronze sticks from ColourPop. I wasn't really into cream contour until I started using this one. And I am in the shade Moonstone Beach. I love this shade. Sometimes machismo just means that they have a weak masculinity. Se tenía que decir y se dijo. Y ya después de que su papá le hizo todo ese pinche pancho, De que, oh, you look stupid as fuck. Que andaba de ardido. Susana goes to her room. She starts crying, saying she wants to die and that she doesn't want a 15.
Sí,
No, no quiero nada, mamá. Me quiero morir.
no digas eso, no digas eso.
After that, it goes to a scene of the next day. Susana and her mom are home y llega su papá de la nada y le dice a su esposa que se va a ir de mojado, meaning that he's going to cross the border to come to the United States.
Ponme 2 camisas y un pantalón en una bolsa. Ándale, hija. Me voy de mojado.
Y la señora, she's just shocked as fuck because that was out of nowhere. Like, era algo that he didn't even talk about with his wife, pero él solo se alborotó and he's saying that he's gonna cross the border. And before the dad leaves, he tells Susana that she better not be doing cochinadas while he's not there. And I'm like, bruh, the fact that that's the first thing that he tells his daughter just shows that he low-key sexualizes her. Like, how is that the first thing that comes to your mind about your daughter?
Pero si aprovechas mi ausencia para hacer cochinadas con los hombres, cuando regrese, te mato.
Pero pues, at the end of the day, lo bueno que se va a ir el pinche viejo and Susana can celebrate her 15 in peace and with her mom's support. By the way, guys, I'm going to be using this blush that's from ColourPop. I've never used this blush before, but it's so pretty. It's cream blush too. Cream blush looks so pretty. And it's in the shade TTYL. And after the dad leaves, Susana and her mom are getting all the stuff ready for the quinceañera porque ya mero va a ser. They're getting ready the recuerdos, the dress, the heels, and everything that goes on behind a quinceañera. Su mamá le dice a Susana that she should invite her crush, Toño, because besides, her dad isn't gonna be there.
Y también a Toño.
¿También a Toño? Pero, ¿y si se entera mi papá?
Y a Susana todavía le da miedo, pero su mamá le dice, de seguro, he's drunk in the border somewhere far as fuck. So you don't have to worry about your dad finding out or coming.
No se va a enterar. Él ya ha de estar ahogado de borracho en algún lugar de la frontera.
Y pues Susana gets super happy and she ends up inviting him. The day of her quince is here and Susana looks stunning. But you could tell that the comments that her dad was making about her got to her.
Es que no me veo bien. Estoy muy flaca y pues como estoy fea, esto no me queda.
Because she keeps saying that she looks ugly, that she's worthless, and that she shouldn't even be having a quinceañera. And by the way, that cake that they showed looks bomb as fuck. She keeps putting herself down y su mamá le dice that she shouldn't feel like that and to enjoy her big day. That's when a scene of the dad comes out and he's super drunk, saying that he wasn't able to cross the border.
¡Malditos gringos! ¡Malditos todos!
And when I saw that, I was like, chin, no más falta que el pinche viejo llegue a la fiesta. And then the time comes where Susana is dancing the vals with her crush, Toño. During the dance, Toño le pregunta que si quiere ser su novia y Susana le dice que sí.
Entonces, ¿quieres ser mi novia o no?
Bueno, sí quiero.
She's super happy and he gives her a kiss on the cheek. That's when Susana's dad walks in. Y entra bien emputado. He goes out of control, kicks everyone out, and during that, he puts his hands on Susana and her mom.
¿Entendiste? ¡Cállate! ¡No me vas a desobedecer! ¡Eres una basura! ¡Yo no estoy
I'm just like, dude, la pinche vergüenza que la hizo pasar. So they go inside of the house. The dad is putting his hands on both of them. And meanwhile, he's hitting the mom. Susana walks out with a rope. And you can see her walking out in this scene.
Y te vas a morir. Por culpa de esta chamaca te vas a morir, te voy a matar.
Y ellos ni en cuenta por estar en sus pedos de andar peleando. And it turns out that Susana went to go look for Toño para decirle that they should run away together. Toño le dice that he is not down to run away with her and that he is super scared of her dad. So he just rather not be with her at all.
Pero mejor aquí la dejamos, Susi, ¿sí?
Toño, por favor. No me hagas eso.
No quiero tener broncas con sus papás.
So just imagine how Susana felt at that moment. She was extremely heartbroken. Other than her quinceanera being ruined by her abusive dad, she was constantly being put down by her dad. She grew up witnessing her dad hating her mom and now hating her as well. Y aparte de eso, her boyfriend broke up with her because of her dad's fault. It was like no matter what, Susana couldn't win. Así que se agüitó muchísimo and she saw a tree and she hung herself with the rope that she had in her hand. It's so unfortunate that Susana se quitó la vida, and I'm pretty sure que ella pensó que le iba a librar by running away with Toño, pero Toño también la mandó a la chingada, so she just felt like shit in that moment. Keyword, in that moment. It sucks that she did that because suicide is never the answer and things always get better. That's when this super sad and shocking scene comes out. Dude, the fact that they showed that on national television is insane. A mí la verdad se me hace super fuerte because it's a quinceañera that committed suicide on her big day. I feel like that's fucking sad. Y el papá ahora sí está llorando el pinche güey. I'm just like, dude, todo esto fue tu puta culpa. Todas las palabras que le decía a su hija, making her insecure, making her feel like if she's worthless, laughing at her, hating her. Susana couldn't take it anymore. To be honest, that scene of Susana hanging is stuck in my head because of how real it looks. And I know that sometimes the acting can be kind of corny, but Casos de la Vida Real just stayed stuck in my head throughout all these years. I don't know if it's because I was a chamaca watching these shows, or I don't know, but these scenes, I feel like they look very creepy. And yeah, guys, that is the story of El Último Vals. And by the way, this is my final look. What do we think? I did a little chonguita. To be honest, I love this hairstyle. Although I feel like my hair is too long for this, I feel like que tiene que quedar más paradito. Pero ni pedo, hice lo que se puede. Alright guys, so this is it for today's video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up down below. It helps me a ton. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can get notified for the next time I post. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!